A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Detroit. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Ayton is out there with Oubre, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, they've got Drummond, Brown out there with Jackson. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Doumbouya in at the 4 spot. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
And Ayton throws it down.
Well, the length and athleticism of DeAndre Ayton make that an easy opportunity.
And here is Brown. Pass to Doumbouya. Back to Brown. The Pistons working the ball around now. Left side Jackson. 5 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. Jackson, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That is his first foul of the game. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a three-point game. And there's the pass to Doumbouya. On the wing, Jackson. There's the triple. They get it again. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Brown.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Jackson. Rebound by the Suns. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year. Bridges, no one around him. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Outside Jackson. Here's the teardrop. He takes it up and lays it in. Jackson's got his second basket.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Oubre with it, and Doumbouya picks him up defensively. Pass to Booker for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Detroit the other way now. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Now here's Ayton. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's Drummond, high post. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. Hit his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Jackson.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
And the Suns making a change here. Diallo's checked in. Here's Jackson. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Grizzlies. He was a non-factor. Takes the 13-footer, and the shot is good. Jackson's got 6.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Pass to Brown. Great D that time from Oubre. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
Free throw, good. Oubre.
You look at the physical gifts for Kelly Oubre. 6'7", but with a 7'2" wingspan. He's a terrific leaper, and he's got great potential defensively.
And both free throws good for Oubre. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Shoots over Rubio. Here's Drummond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Phoenix with the ball. Now Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Suns moving the ball around. Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Jackson. Bridges passes to Rubio. At the elbow, Oubre. Back to Rubio. 5 on the clock. Oubre, no one around him. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Galloway, the pass to Brown. Here's Galloway. Brown outside. From deep. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Galloway taking his time here. Drummond dishes to Galloway. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, so interesting to watch 7-footers who almost never shot three-pointers make that now a featured part of their game.
Give some credit to the coaches who recognized the game was being revolutionized and that three-point shooting, regardless of position, would become integral to success. So a guy like Marc Gasol, who actually fought the idea of taking threes, Brook Lopez, Nikola Vucevic, all of them have become more integral to team success and more capable NBA players because they can shoot the basketball. It's beautiful.
It is. Evolving and adapting at that size has been something to watch. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
You know, it's amazing. Galloway completely unheralded before catching on with the Knicks. This is the guy who was the first ever call-up from their D-League affiliate, and he's showing he belongs.
Good work there as it goes.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Drummond. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. That's a 2 from Snell. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
The Suns have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Akers checked in for the Pistons. Christian Wood comes in for Tony Snell. And that one falls for Bridges. And not a season, Doris, that pops off the stat sheet, but a strong rookie campaign for Mikal Bridges.
You simply can't ignore the defense he brings for this team. Very refined for his experience level. Teams would love to see him grow into a third option on the offensive end with this roster. Let's see if that happens.
And Carter has it in the corner. Kicks it to Bridges. Puts up a 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Bridges has got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Suns leading by 7. Akobo, the pass to Bridges. Oubre with it. Carter outside. Here's Akobo. The pass to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Carter for 3. Rebounded by Maker. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Doumbouya kicks to Brown. Wood passes to Galloway. Floats one up. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Akobo. Oubre, and it's blocked. Now here's Doumbouya. Defended by Bridges. Doumbouya passes to Galloway. And there's Doumbouya on the assist by Maker. Timberwolves got his second basket of the night. Okobo looking over the floor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Of course, you can't help but notice that teams are shooting earlier in the shot clock. One theory being the faster you shoot, the more possessions you get.
Well,
and the numbers would speak to that.
No doubt, Kevin. And the reality is, for announcers and for fans, that breakneck pace makes it more exciting for us. One NBA coach told me this past year that your field goal percentage in the first 10 seconds of the shot clock gives you your best opportunity to make it. And the longer that shot clock goes on, the more your field goal percentage dips. So, hey, good for us, good for the fans, good for the teams.
And that's because the defense has a chance to settle, correct?
Exactly right.
Carter with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And Phoenix has possession. They lead by 7. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Bridges. How he did last season. He put up about 8 points a game last season. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Offensive rebound. Misses in close.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Okobo. Down low. Diallo, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Wood. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Galloway. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You know, such a great example of Galloway not needing a lot of time to get off that catch and shoot.
Now Detroit moving it up. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
That free throw good from Galloway. And it's Okobo with the ball for Phoenix. 4-point game. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. Here's Okobo. Shot clock at 3. Carter inside the 3-point line. Feeds it to Dumboy. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 2-point Suns lead. So it's Phoenix now. Here's Okobo. And Maker sends it back. They get it back. Oubre. Brown. Good. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
You know, the vision there from Galloway. He keeps his head up, scanning the floor. Beautiful.
And here's Diallo. Puts it up from 12. Will not go. This is off the front iron. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Galloway, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Okobo. No points in the game yet for him. Carter with the 3. Tie game in Detroit. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Andre Drummond says he's learned how to be a leader on this team.
Watching previous guys who've led this team and did the things that they did, I write that kind of stuff in the back of my head and just say, this is something I need to do this. Or if I see something I didn't like, this is something I probably will stay away from. And I think now that I'm in a role where I could kind of lead this team, I kind of have the blueprint on what I need to do to make this team successful.
And, Greg, with Blake Griffin, he's got somebody to take some of that leadership role alongside him.
And those two will be pivotal in deciding just how good this team can be.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for the Suns, Diallo out there with Oubre. Then there's Ayton. Then there's Carter. And it's Okobo in at the point guard. Doris, such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Doumbouya kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Galloway. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Goes up again. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Carter. Rebound by the Pistons. Woods got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. And the Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
We sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, there's a chemistry with this group, and Oubre makes that finish look easy.
Jackson looking it over. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's a Kobo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Yep, that one goes in there. And now just a 1-point Piston lead.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Offensive rebound. Here's Doumbouya. No good from outside. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Pass to Kobo. Diallo inside. Guarded by Jackson. Diallo no good. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Jackson misses. The Suns have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Diallo the pass to Kobo. He kicks to Carter. Snatched away. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Galloway. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Well, Phoenix shooting around 41% on the night. Lets it go. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got his first bucket of the night.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Maker.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Up top, Diallo. From deep. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 11 points. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Jackson passes to Wood. Kicks to Galloway. That's tipped.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Carter the pass to Ayton. Fades back. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his third assist on the night.
This guy's so effective. DeAndre Ayton will take the mid-range if you concede it.
And all the tools that made DeAndre Ayton the top pick in the 2018 draft already, Doris, on display at the start of his NBA career.
You know what, Kevin? People wanted to knock DeAndre Ayton for his defense, which wasn't horrific. But they forgot about all the things he can do. Let's remember, he's a great screener in the pick and roll. He can shoot from range. He's got incredible instincts with an incredible physicality to his game. Don't talk about the defense. Ayton too good on the offensive end.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Andre Drummond comes in for Maker. And Tony Snell subbed in for Doumbouya. Clock at 4. Here's Galloway. The offensive rebound. Drummond. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a quick check of the stats for Drummond. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, 8th in steals, and he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team. First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Booker. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Rubio outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Jackson has the open look. Detroit, no good that time either. Suns leading by 5. And Booker kicks to Rubio. Now Diallo. Now the pass to Ayton. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Galloway, the pass to Jackson. Off target with his 3.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Booker outside. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Snell, defended by Booker. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Snell. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Galloway, defended by Booker. Here's Snell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Diallo's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, crafty, that seems to be the word most applied to Booker. Able to get the defense to overreact. Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
And he knocks down the first one. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
Both free throws good from Booker. Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Pistons trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Here's Wood, covered by Oubre. Lobbed up there for Drummond, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Oubre kicks to Bridges. Drains it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 14.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Pass to Wood. Here's Snell. Passes it to Drummond. Plays it up and banks it in. Drummond's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Booker the pass to Oubre. Now Rubio. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton dishes to Rubio. Back to Ayton. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Out to the right wing. Hangs. Drummond passes to Wood. Back to Drummond. Here's Snell, covered by Rubio. Rocket 2. They get it back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Pistons have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Free throw good, Drummond.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for Drummond. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Ricky Rubio, how he performed last season. Put up about 12 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Jackson with it. 11 points in the game. From past the arc. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Booker shoots over Brown. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists now in this one. Brown the pass to Jackson. 1:37 left now here in the second. Drummond finds Jackson. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by the Suns.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Rubio the pass to Booker. To the wing on the left. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good, Ayton. And it's an 8-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Jackson passes to Snell. Bounce pass from Drummond. Here's Wood. Oubre pulls it in. Phoenix has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. With 3, Booker. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And that does it for the first half of play. Suns lead by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach, it's early in the season, so what can you say about how things are going chemistry-wise so far?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men that are competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving us what they have.
Dwayne, thanks a lot. Back to you.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. They took over in the second quarter, building their lead up to 10 points by the half and looking very much like a team that is determined to turn this game into a laugher. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, what'd you think about Detroit?
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kelly Oubre having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, Andre Drummond is out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Jackson. And it's Brown in at the 2. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. And that's what I've done." So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Rubio right side. There's the pass to Ayton. Back to Rubio. 4 on the clock. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Pistons trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Brown against Booker, and it's blocked.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. 4th, the Suns.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Oubre. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. They're scoreless since the first half. Pass to Snell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pistons have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And he makes the first. And so Snell nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Rubio. And it's off from three-point range. Pistons trail by 12. On the wing, Jackson. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Pass to Bridges. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. Great showing for him last season. 7th in scoring, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Right wing, shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Galloway, no good.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's a Kobo, and it's sent back by Drummond.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
The pass to Booker. There's the dish to Ayton. Booker with it. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. And the Suns miss again. Pistons trail by 10 on the wing Brown. Back to Galloway. Here's Maker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton. That free throw good from Maker. Sharge checked in free. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Sharge, right side. Trying to get something going. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, give Saric a lot of credit. He attracted the defender's attention because he looked determined to score it.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And that one falls from Saric.
Yeah, Dario Saric has a busier schedule than most NBA players because almost every offseason, guys, he spends his whole summer as one of the key players on the Croatian national team. He's a player who basically plays year-round.
Good on both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Maker. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. So it's Phoenix now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Brown against Booker. Here's a Kobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Drummond. Okobo. That's good. And the Suns lead by 12. And so Brown will bring it up for the Pistons. In the corner, it's Galloway. Passes it to Snell. Pass to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Carter, he's checked in for the Suns. Free throw good, Drummond. And the Suns call time. Suns leading by 9. Okobo, the pass to Oubre. Bridges against Drummond. The pass to Okobo. Carter with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Here's Galloway. He has 6. Pass to Maker from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Okobo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Thon Maker. The Suns have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Here's Galloway. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, the easy one there. You know, Galloway able to read the defense, finding his man for the great setup. Pretty.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Drummond, back to Snell. For the 3, kept alive. Back to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Over Carter. Drummond passes to Maker. He kicks to Galloway. Poked away, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Phoenix. Shot clock at 2. Snell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Snell's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Kicks to Booker. Passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Another shot. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Brown the pass to Maker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
That free throw, no good. And the Pistons making a change here. Woods checked in. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
To the paint. Here's Oubre. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I tell you, Kelly Oubre Jr. can play with confidence on the interior, and that's a result of his vertical.
Over to the left wing. Maker passes to Wood. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Snell from outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Oubre against Brown. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season right at the 75% mark.
The first one falls. And Brown drops them both. And it's Okobo with the ball for the Suns. Pass to Booker. And here is Bridges. 14 points for him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bridges has got 16 points.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Maker kicks to Wood. There's Galloway. He's got 6. Pocket 6. Great D that time from Oubre. Here's Okobo. He's covered by Brown. Now here is Carter. And the pass to Booker. Now here's Bridges. Carter with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Galloway just so creative with his ability to get shots off. Not many can pull off that floater.
Carter, the pass to Oubre. Here's Okobo. His three-pointers off the mark.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Galloway, defended by Booker. Shoots from the baseline. Galloway with the bucket. 10 points for him.
He's undersized, but Galloway has no problem hitting that J with a hand in his face.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Doomboy is checked in for Detroit. Jackson comes in for Langston Galloway. Ricky Rubio checked in for Phoenix. 1:37 left to play in the third. It's hauled in by Brown. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Jackson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
Here's Brown. That shot misses. Good D by Rubio. Suns leading by 7. Here's Oubre, and Maker sends it back. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And yes, it's good. Jackson's got 13.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Carter, the pass to Bridges. No good on the triple.
That's an unwise shot. I'm sure coach and teammates would have preferred he swing the ball for a better opportunity.
The Suns shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Rubio in the corner. Can they get it? Rebound by the Pistons. Brown feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Jackson. Two on the clock, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Phoenix ahead, leading by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why, Greg, great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ricky Rubio is out there with Carter. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Bridges. And it's Booker in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Maker.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Bridges passes to Rubio. And that one, good. And the Suns lead by 3.
How about the effort by Rubio on that play, fighting his way through contact?
Brown, the pass to Wood. Back to Brown. Right side Jackson. Pass to Doumbouya. Pistons passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Wood. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Andre Drummond's checked in for Detroit. Here's Drummond. He kicks it to Doumbouya. Back to Drummond. 8 feet away. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the and one.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brown. Doumbouya dishes to Brown. 5 on the clock. To stop the run. Here's Drummond from down in the low post. It goes. Drummond's got 9 points here in the second half. Rubio the pass to Oubre. Carter looking around. Here's Rubio. Rebound by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Rubio. There's the pass to Drummond. Over Carter, and with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Drummond.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Now Carter. Here's Oubre. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Oh, boy, Kevin. Kelly Oubre is rolling. You can see all that potential starting to rise to the surface.
Doumbouya kicks to Drummond. Inside. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Jackson.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Rubio with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Rubio with it. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. With the floater, the putback, and Drummond is right there.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Over to the wing, to the middle. Here's Oubre, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be in attack mode. Contact or no, this guy's going to be aggressive.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Tony Snell's checked in for Wood. And a change for the Suns. Diallo, he's checked in for Carter. And both free throws, good for Oubre. Pistons trailed by 5. Brown dishes to Doumbouya. Shoots over Oubre and right on target. Good. 9 points for Sekou Doumbouya. The Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Pass to Diallo. Out left to the wing. Bridges passes to Rubio. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Jackson against Rubio. Drummond trying to get himself free. And the basket by Jackson. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
And the Suns call time here.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Rubio, the pass to Diallo. Dishes it to Booker. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Oubre with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Boy, that's fast break basketball at its absolute best. Outstanding assist to finish it off.
To the inside, Jackson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. The Suns leading. Passes it to Bridges. Kicks it to Oubre. Rubio outside, looking to get it going. He lays it in. And the Suns lead by 3.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
Outside Jackson. Back to Brown. Rejected by Booker. And it's Oubre off the drive. No basket for the 7th time in 15 attempts this game. Brown wide open. He fires. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Rubio kicks to Booker. Pulls it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Pass to Drummond. Now the dish to Jackson. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Brown. Here's Doumbouya. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Booker dishes to Bridges. Oubre outside. Rubio taking his time here. Softly drops in the floater. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Wow, that's tough finish right there. I mean, that's very good defense, just better offense by Rubio.
Jackson finds Drummond. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. And the Pistons making a change here. Galloway's checked in. Suns leading by 5. Here's Rubio. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Rubio's got 8 here in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kelly Oubre.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Here's Snell, defended by Bridges. Jackson passes to Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And that's now 28 points for Andre Drummond.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Rubio misses. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The pass to Drummond. He feeds it to Doumbouya. Bucket is good. Now just a 3-point Phoenix lead.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Jackson against Rubio. And the rejection by Jackson. The kick out to Brown. Back to Jackson. To tie it up. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 13 points in the second half.
And Jackson has become a reliable three-point shooter. That's a shot you got to respect.
Now here's Booker. T right on him. Oh, that's blocked. In the corner, it's Bridges. And just miss after miss right now. Pistons shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Snell kicks to Jackson. To take the lead. That shot off the mark. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Oubre, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Oubre finds Booker. 1:30 left to play in the final quarter. From the baseline. Here's Diallo. Brown against Booker. Jumboya passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Booker kicks to Oubre. Jackson against Rubio. 5 to shoot. They get the rebound. There's Diallo.
There was worth the price of admission. And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
So Dwayne Casey decides to call a timeout. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Bridges. It's good!
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Jackson up top, covered by Rubio. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. Big time bucket there.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
Timeout called, the Suns. The score is tied at 97. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. A do-or-die defensive stop, and they come up big. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. could win it. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So Detroit will get the first possession. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Diallo, and it's Bridges in at the 3.
And you can see the break slowed down for him to kind of pick his spot, and boy, was he open.
Now here's Drummond. He's guarded by Diallo. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Suns. They've led by as many as 14 points. Bridges passes to Rubio. Down low. Here's Diallo. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 5-point Suns lead.
This is what Rubio likes to do off the screen and roll. Hits his teammate where he can do something with it.
Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Rubio. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. Oubre can't get it to go. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That's good from Snell. Second free throw, no good.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Rubio outside. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson comes over with the double. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pistons trailed by 4. Overtime in full swing here. 2 minutes off the clock. He kicks it to Doumbouya. Here's Snell, defended by Bridges, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Suns now. Rubio outside. Pass to Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Devin Booker has proven to be a capable shooter from every spot on the floor, including the free throw line. This guy has become a must-watch.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Booker. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. Passes it to Drummond. Outside for Jackson. To the middle. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Snell.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Now, here's Bridges. Tight defense on him. Pass to Oubre. Now here's Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brown. A nice shot by Booker. And the Suns lead by 5.
It's one thing to know your team counts on you to deliver big buckets. It's another to take that responsibility and run with it. Go ahead, Mr. Booker.
Lobbed up there for Drummond. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Rubio left side. And no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Snell kicks to Jackson. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Good D by Rubio. Oubre can't get it to go. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Devin Booker. He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And Brown drops them both. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far here in overtime. Booker against Brown. Yes!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
The Pistons have gotten off to a little bit of a slow start from the field in overtime. Just 2 of 6 so far. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 3. 51 seconds left in overtime. Detroit with the ball. And here's Jackson. It's Brown on the wing. Count it! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
And here's a timeout from Monty Williams. Booker against Brown. It falls!
Well, just such a crafty offensive talent. Devin Booker working the mid-range. What doesn't he do?
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Rubio against Jackson. Kicks it to Brown. Buries the triple.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 1. 19 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, what do you think?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Now here's Booker. Rubio outside. Misses the 3. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.